Welcome back to Market Square Arena. And here's Chicago's lineup for Game 3. Michael Jordan, who averaged just over 28 a game to lead the league for a 10th time this year during the regular season, at 36 points a game through the first 2 games of this series. And Dennis Rodman, as Zeke mentioned in the opening, is back in the starting lineup. That means Kukoc will come off the bench. Phil Jackson, with 5 NBA titles already, no coach, save for Red Auerbach with 9, has had more than that. Mark Jackson, with the best assist-to-turnover ratio of any point guard in the Eastern Conference during the regular season, is at 1-to-1. Exactly as many assists and turnovers through the first 2 games with Scottie Pippen all over it. Smits will score. He doesn't give you much rebounding or in terms of shot blocking. And they turn it over. Bad sign on the first possession. Pull up Michael. 2-0 Chicago. Miller is on Michael. Puts it behind his back. 2 to shoot. And on the miss, it's Dale Davis. Now that time, Indiana had time to set up their half-court defense, which is very good. Miller hits the 3 out of the corner. Michael is open. He's hit 2 of his first 3. Miller on the drive. Indiana has hit its first 4 field goal attempts. Pippen from Rodman.
I'll tell you, the Bulls are executing beautifully here, though, offensively in this first quarter. They've got tremendously high percentage shots, and everyone is involved. Pippen and Jordan both have 2 field goals.
Jackson comes off the screen, then slings it back to Mullen. Reggie. 3 for 3 on his home court after shooting just 9 for 27 through the first 2 in Chicago. Mullen. Contact but no foul. Longley saves it to Pippen. It's a 3-on-1 with only Best back. And Pippen slams it in his face. Plus the foul.
Plus the exclamation point. Oh, this was unbelievable by Scottie Pippen. He gives the ball up a little prematurely to Michael Jordan, right back, and look at Scottie Pippen with the wingspan and the long arm, and Travis Best, nothing he can do. He even tried to take the foul, and Scottie just went right through him.
Michael from the head of the key. He's now hit 3 of 8 in the game. Best has been running the attack for Indiana, rather than getting Jackson back in there when he wouldn't have to worry about Pippen, or forcing Phil Jackson to bring Pippen back off the bench. Here's Michael going to work. Michael spinning, shooting, and hitting.
Doug, right now, Chicago's going for blood. They smell it, and they can put a run on right here. Indiana has to make a basket to stop it.
It spins out for Jalen Rose, leading by 6. Here come the Bulls. Pippen to Harper, who's wrapped up by Jackson.
We see the fast break here. Michael Jordan just overpowers really 4 Indiana Pacer defenders.
Jackson. Smits. Short. Rodman is there.
I'm watching Reggie Miller. He's limping pretty bad.
Michael from behind the arc. And Indiana pays. Antonio Davis clears the rebound. Best for 3. Rose for 3. That's what they had in mind. Pippen. Intercepted by Rose. Here they come. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Rose to Davis. Tie game. 12 minutes for the Indiana Pacers to keep their hopes for this series alive. Jordan cuts it to 4.
Go back to Rick Smits or Miller.
How about Miller? That'll do, won't it?
Yeah, you got to put your best players in the game right now and get them the ball.
Pacers by 5 after the 3. Michael cuts it to 3.
Watch Michael shoot the gap. Reggie fades. Michael barely misses that, and Reggie steps back and buries the three. And then Michael Jordan follows it up with a little jump shot of his own to pull his team back to within 3.
If this were a regular season game, I doubt Reggie Miller would be playing. He continues to hobble. And Chicago gives it right back.
Scottie Pippen looked at Michael Jordan that time and he said, look, I've got Reggie Miller on me. He can't guard me.
But he can shoot. Three seconds to shoot. It's Reggie. And it's Indiana by 8. Chicago is desperate. Pippen for 3. It's long. Jordan rebounds and is fouled.
Bob, they're going to see some full court pressure, though. They cannot turn the ball over. The guy throwing the ball in is going to have to be very, very solid here. The Bulls are going to come after them.
Best doubled in the backcourt. And it's stolen by Kukoc. Here's Pippen. Wants a 3, which could have cut it to 2, and it does. It popped out and then fell right back in. Here comes Rose. All the way to the hoop, wrapped up by Harper.
Bob, interesting. Larry Bird was calling timeout. He wanted a timeout after that ball went in. The Pacers did not see it. They threw the ball in and advanced it ahead. This free throw is big because it keeps the lead to 2 possessions. Otherwise, a miss, and the Bulls can tie it with a 3-point play or a 3-point shot, and there's still 2-1 possessions in terms of 36 seconds on the clock. So the Bulls can get 2 shots to 1 here. Well, they got 36 seconds here, and the Bulls are going to look to go quickly inside. The only way they'll look for a 3 here is if somebody leaves an open man on penetration.
Jordan off the dribble. Deals out to Pippen for 3. Short. Kerr swings it to Michael. That one's there. And it's a 1-point game with 23.7 seconds. So theoretically, if the Pacers can protect the ball and not add to that turnover total of 15 that you mentioned, Doug, then they would force the Bulls to foul them.
Indiana leads by 1. You talk about now, they do not have to shoot. The 24-second shot clock is turned off. Look at the free throw shooters. They have great free throw shooters, but the first thing you have to do, they've elected to bring it in at half court. You must get the ball in, and you do not want to throw it to Antonio Davis. He's your worst free throw shooter.
See, I think Mullen and Smith should be on the floor right now because they're great free throw shooters.
They get it into Davis, who is immediately and intentionally fouled by Kukoc. Now, Rose did not want to go to Davis, but they were running the risk of a 5-second call. They had to get it into him. Even if he makes them both, the Bulls can tie with a 3. A 3-point lead. Timeout, Chicago. Now, coming into this game, Chicago had hit only 4 of 22 from 3-point range in their 2 victories in Chicago. Today, they're 8 of 16 from behind the arc. Michael. Pippen. They're looking for the 3. Now it's Michael stumbling into the lane and drawing a foul with 12.2 on the clock. 9 of 10 at the line, just 9 of 21, as you see, from the field.
Now, if Michael makes both of these, he misses.
.30 for Michael and a 2-point game. They get it into Miller, just the man they want to get it to, and Harper fouls him hard, sending Reggie stumbling back into his bench and bringing all kinds of glares from his teammates directed toward Harper. If he misses, Chicago can tie with a 3.
Now, what they like to do in this situation, Chicago, they love to throw the long pass to Michael Jordan. He'll run to the sideline. They'll throw it high to him going to the corner.
A 4-point Indiana lead. Michael, catch, shoot. Can't cut it to 2. Pippen rebounds. 4 seconds on the clock. Pippen is going to slam it, but that's going to do it if they can get it in. And Indiana, sweating for it to the last second, wins game 3.